Good morning. As the sun rises over frosty rooftops, a new chapter of winter begins across Britain. Grab your big coat. Winter has arrived with a vengeance. The streets are filled with people bundled up in scarves, hats, and gloves, bracing themselves against the sudden drop in temperature. Just last week, we were enjoying the gentle warmth and golden leaves of autumn, strolling through parks under mild skies. But today, November 19th, the UK has woken up to a real chill, with the landscape transformed almost overnight. This is our first true taste of winter, with a sharp, biting wind replacing the gentle breezes of autumn. The wind howls through city streets and rural lanes alike, making it feel even colder than the thermometer suggests. Across the country, frosted windscreens and icy gardens signal the start of a much colder spell. Early risers are scraping ice from their cars, while gardens glisten under a layer of frost, sparkling in the pale morning light. An Arctic air mass has swept in, pushing out the milder Atlantic air and dropping temperatures dramatically. You can see your breath in the air, and the countryside is blanketed in a crisp, wintry haze. Expect widespread frost, treacherous ice, and even the first flurries of snow in some areas. Pavements and roads are slippery, so take extra care if you're heading out. In some towns, the first delicate snowflakes are already beginning to fall, hinting at what's to come. It's time to prepare, stay warm, and stay safe as the UK faces its first big freeze of 2025. Families are layering up indoors, turning up the heating, and making sure everyone is ready for the coldest days yet. Let's take a closer look at what's behind this sudden cold snap, what it means for our daily lives, and how we can all adapt to the challenges of this wintry weather. Stay tuned for the latest updates and tips on keeping safe during the big chill. The Arctic air mass has swept down and turned the UK into a giant freezer overnight, transforming familiar landscapes into a world of white and silver. Every surface, from city pavements to rolling hills, is coated in a shimmering layer of frost, making the country look almost magical, yet foreboding. This isn't the usual damp British cold. It's a dry, biting chill that cuts right through you, stinging your cheeks and making every breath visible in the air. The wind feels sharper, and the cold seems to seep into your bones, no matter how many layers you wear. Stepping outside now means bundling up in every layer you can find. For outdoor workers, it's a daily battle, layering up with thermal gear, thick gloves and woolly hats, and taking regular warm-up breaks just to keep moving. Even simple tasks feel tougher in this relentless chill. Even pets will feel the difference, so keep their walks short and warm. Dogs in little coats and cats peering out from windows remind us that the cold spares no one, and extra care is needed for our furry friends. Towns and cities seem quieter than usual as people hurry along, heads down against the biting wind, eager to reach the warmth of home or office. The usual bustle is replaced by a brisk, purposeful pace, and empty benches sit untouched in the cold. Clear night skies bring a dazzling display of stars, but also mean even colder mornings and harder frosts. The beauty of the sparkling frost at sunrise is matched only by the challenge of facing another freezing day. In rural areas and valleys, the mercury is plunging well below freezing, creating thick ice on cars and slippery footpaths. Thermometers dip into the negatives, and every morning brings a new layer of ice to scrape and navigate. From Cornwall to the Shetlands, the entire country is waking up to a world glazed with frost. Rooftops, trees, gardens, and hedgerows are all sparkling in the early light, a reminder that this cold snap is touching every corner of the UK. This is just the start of a challenging cold spell. As the days ahead promise more freezing temperatures, everyone will need to adapt and prepare for the long, cold days and nights to come. The Arctic blast brings three main hazards: frost, ice, and snow. Frost coats lawns and windows, making surfaces dangerously slippery. Black ice is the real threat, nearly invisible. It can send cars skidding and people falling without warning. It forms in shaded spots and on bridges, so extra caution is needed. Snow is on the way, especially in the north and over high ground, with wintry showers expected in the coming days. The combination of frost, ice, and snow means commutes will be slower and riskier. Elderly and less mobile people may feel trapped at home, so check in on your neighbors. Emergency services are gridding roads, but they can't be everywhere. Take sensible precautions and look out for each other during this cold snap. Winter's challenges are here. Let's face them together. Scotland and northern England are taking the hardest hit from this Arctic air. Temperatures in the Highlands are plunging to -8 or even -10 degrees Celsius. Major roads are being gritted, but rural routes remain hazardous with travel disruptions likely. Heavy snow is falling over the hills and mountains, great for ski resorts but tough for farmers and rural communities. Locals are used to preparing for winter, but this first freeze is a sharp reminder to stay vigilant. Authorities urge everyone to check forecasts, allow extra travel time, and be ready for disruption. So, what's behind this sudden freeze? It's all about air masses. An Arctic air mass forms over the frozen north, bringing dry, bitterly cold air to the UK. Usually we get milder Atlantic air, but a shift in the jet stream has opened the door for Arctic air to sweep south. This northerly flow brings dry, biting cold and sets up the wintry showers we're seeing. As the cold air moves over the sea, it picks up a bit of moisture, leading to hit and miss snow showers inland. That's why one village might get snow while the next stays dry. It's a classic Arctic maritime pattern, unpredictable and intense. This explains the sudden, showery nature of our current weather. Dressing for this cold isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. The secret is layering. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, add an insulating mid-layer, and finish with a windproof, waterproof outer shell. Avoid cotton as a base layer. It holds moisture and makes you colder. A good winter coat with a hood is essential, as is covering your head and neck. Don't forget your extremities. Wear thermal gloves, thick socks, and sturdy boots with good grip. A scarf or neck gaiter helps keep cold air out and protects your face. Proper footwear is crucial for icy conditions. Dress smart, stay warm, and you'll be ready for whatever winter throws at you. Preparation is key to staying safe outdoors. Frost and ice make travel risky, so preparation is vital. Even a thin layer of ice can turn a familiar route into a dangerous challenge, so it's important to take extra care before heading out. For drivers, always clear all windows, mirrors, and lights before setting off. Scrape away any frost or snow, and make sure your visibility is as good as possible. Check your tires for adequate tread and pressure, and top up your screen wash with a winter-grade solution to prevent freezing. Drive slowly and cautiously, leaving much more space than usual between you and the car in front. Brake gently and avoid sudden movements. Remember, stopping distances can be up to 10 times longer on icy roads. Watch for black ice, which is nearly invisible and especially common on bridges, shaded roads, and untreated surfaces. If you suspect ice, slow down even more and avoid sharp turns. For pedestrians, choose shoes or boots with deep, non-slip soles to help grip the ground. Proper footwear can make a big difference in preventing slips and falls. Walk slowly, take shorter steps, and keep your hands free for balance. Avoid carrying heavy bags that could throw you off balance, and use handrails where available. Stick to gritted or treated paths whenever possible, and be extra careful when getting in and out of vehicles, as these areas can be especially slippery. If you use a walking aid, make sure it has a non-slip tip or ferrule. These provide extra grip and stability on icy surfaces. If you're unsteady on your feet or unsure about the conditions, consider postponing non-essential trips. Sometimes waiting for the weather to improve is the safest choice. Look out for neighbors, friends, or family members who might need help with shopping or errands. A small act of kindness can make a big difference during icy weather. A little caution goes a long way in icy conditions. Take your time, check your route, and don't rush. Your safety is worth a few extra minutes. Stay alert, stay safe, and help others do the same. Watch out for each other, especially children and older adults who may need extra support. Winter travel requires patience and preparation. Pack an emergency kit with essentials like a blanket, torch, snacks, and a phone charger, just in case you get delayed. With the right precautions, you can navigate icy roads and paths safely all winter long. Keeping your home warm is crucial during a cold snap. Heat your main living areas to at least 18 degrees Celsius, especially for the vulnerable. Block drafts with foam strips and draft excluders, and close curtains at dusk to keep heat in. Make sure radiators aren't blocked by furniture for better heat circulation. Insulate external pipes to prevent freezing, and know where your stopcock is in case of a burst. Check on elderly or vulnerable neighbors to ensure they're warm and have supplies. Community spirit is vital. Helping each other makes winter easier for everyone. A little preparation now can prevent big problems later. The cold spell is set to last several more days, with frosty mornings and freezing nights continuing. Daytime temperatures will stay low, and wintry showers will persist, especially in the north and west. Snow will keep accumulating on hills and mountains, while most of the country stays dry but cold. Stay vigilant for icy roads and pavements, and keep following weather and travel updates. Wrap up in layers, prepare your home and car, and give yourself extra time for journeys. There's a hint of milder weather next week, but for now, the big freeze is here to stay. Stay warm, stay safe, and look out for each other as winter tightens its grip.